Good morning, everyone. It's October 8th, 2025. I hope you guys are all doing well. This morning, we will be pulling from my new deck, the starcanashores deck, and we'll be seeing what is the message that the collective needs to hear today, as well as from Eternal Connections. So, this is a beautiful deck also that I created that helps you to figure out something that you need to focus on introspection wise, inner work, inner child, something to really reflect on. So, if you're new here and you don't know what these shows are about, that's what it's about: daily insights, life coaching, and just really setting your day out with positivity and love. And we also do prayer requests. So, a couple of you did reach out overnight for prayer requests for two individuals that are going through a lot right now. So, let's do that first. I would like to hold up their names. So, we're going to start with Deborah McNellis. I'm going to start here. Um, so she's got lymphoma. She's 70 years old. She's had a life career with child development. Very impressive. So that's what she's been doing, helping humanity, helping our children out there. And now she's going through this health challenge. So we all as a collective, because I believe in the power of prayer, and the more of us that do it and send positive energy, even if it's just positive energy, and wishing that she gets through this and sending her strength and love. But also, I'm going to ask for divine intervention, strength, comfort, restoration for Deborah. We want to send that positive, everything's energy. So we want to send these positive vibrations out to her. So we want to ask for divine intervention. My angels, I'm sending Archangel Michael, Metatron, Gabriel, all the beautiful archangels I'm sending Deborah's way to help her through this challenge. And I do believe she's going to overcome. But that's for Deborah. Then we also we want to send positive love energy out to Janelle. Janelle is a mother of two young children. She's been diagnosed with cancer. Now she is going for iodine radiation on the 17th, and then she has to be isolated afterwards. So her mother-in-law reached out and sent me an email to pray for her, for all of us as a collective, to send our loving vibrations and prayer towards Janelle that she gets through this. So I'm also asking for divine intervention, Archangel Michael, Metatron, Gabriel. I'm sending all the love, even my galactic angel council as well. I'm sending their energy, their love, their comfort to help restore Janelle. Divine intervention, strength, comfort, fully restored, full restoration back to Janelle. So we want to send all of these positive love energies out to her. Just take a moment to do that if you can today. And if you have someone that you would like to pray for, you guys can send in an email. I'm looking for my email to put up on the screen. One second. starcanashores@gmail.com. That's where you can send a prayer request and say, hey, can you pray for this person? A little bit about what's going on, not the full story. You don't have to go all out and tell their whole life story, but just tell me like what's going on currently, so that we can pray for them, just as we did for Deborah and Janelle. But thank you all who have reached out. There's my email at the bottom. I'll leave there for a few more moments. And let's pull some cards. So let's see. So for October 8th, what is the message that would like to come through for all of us? Wow, we've got a flopper already. The flopper is the moon card, Pisces energy. This is really tying in with your intuition at this time. So our senses are heightened. Our intuition is very strong at this time as a collective. There is a lot going on globally, but even in your personal lives, this is a sign that maybe something's not as it seems. So pay attention to your intuition and what's really coming. What do you truly feel? Pay attention to how your body feels during certain situations and people around you and decisions even that you're trying to make. Pay attention to how your body responds. Not only your intuition, but your body. How do you feel? Let's see what else comes through. The spiritual teacher, the Hierophant, you would know him as. But I did put the spiritual teacher on my new cards. because that's exactly what he is. So when we're looking at both of these cards, so what came through with this was about our intuition, paying attention to how we feel about certain things, because something might not be as it seems around you. But we also want to pay attention to our morals, our beliefs of ourselves. What do we believe? What is in alignment with us? This goes into like people pleasing as well. We don't want to please everybody else. We want to pick what's best for our highest good. So paying attention to the wisdom that you carry within yourself. You are your own spiritual teacher. We all have all the answers within us. Christ consciousness that is in each and every one of us. And in order to access that and to open that, we have to be in alignment with our true beliefs, what's true to us. It may not be true to maybe someone in your family, and maybe they don't like the direction that you want to go, let's say for a career or something. But it's in alignment with you. It's something you're passionate about, and you're going to go for it because you're listening to your inner wisdom. You're listening to that it's your inner voice, your higher self connected to your angels, your counsel, but also our past lives are deeply connected to that inner knowing and that inner wisdom that we have. So all the answers are within us. We have to remember that. And I think Spirit's trying to remind us of that today, October 8th, to listen to us, to the inner core wisdom that's coming through. So yes, it's your intuition, but it's information coming from your higher self, coming from angels, coming from the other side. So pay attention. Now we're getting the universe. Okay, so the universe is my card in my new deck here, right? But this would be like the world card. Okay, so the world card in other decks. So the universe is showing up in my deck. But what I'm getting intuitively for all of us, because we're doing intuitive tarot here, this is telling me that you've already done this. So some of you are going through something right now. Something's just not as it seems. Something is kind of foggy, or something just doesn't sit right. So that's why Spirit's telling you, hey, pay attention. Pay attention to how your body's responding, how you feel, what you're hearing, what's coming through. Pay attention to what you think, what you feel. Because yes, something isn't in alignment. Something is going on around you. Something's an illusion. So the universe is coming in because we're all connected to the universe. Everything is energy. So once again, not only do they want you to remember to pay attention to what's coming through, what aligns with your truth, not anyone else's, but your truth, but also the universe. Pay attention to how you're speaking. Are you speaking that you want this a certain way or that a certain way? Or, oh, I wish I would have had this and I wish I had that. Like, pay attention to what you're throwing out there, because the universe is going to respond to you the way that you're responding to the universe. For example, for those of you that are manifesting love, okay, maybe you have spoken, and I'll have to cancel it after this. Maybe you have spoken that I am just not good with love, not good with relationships. There's just nobody ever works out. It's just not for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to have anybody. Well, the universe is hearing you say that. And the universe, how it responds to that is, we're going to give her more of that. So whatever you speak, you're going to get more of that. So you're saying, I'm just not good with relationships and this, I'm just going to be by myself then. Maybe that's just how it's supposed to be, but I really wanted somebody. Well, the universe is going to respond in that way. They're going to give you more of that feeling because that's what you're putting out. If you were to say, I am love, I attract love, I'm going to attract this beautiful person that is in alignment with me, and we're going to grow together. We're going to build a foundation and grow together. Mirror each other, grow together, learn from one another. Then that's what you're going to get. That's what the universe is going to give you. So you want to speak as a matter of fact, as if it already exists. And I know a lot of you already know this, but maybe there's someone out there that needs to hear this today. So the universe is paying attention to you always. The energy is everything. Just like when we do our prayer requests, we're all sending out beautiful energy that these individuals get over these health challenges and back to full restoration. We are speaking it, we are claiming it, we're demanding it. So be more demanding with the universe, because you are magical. You are the creator. We are all creators. Here's the 9 of Cups, beautiful energy. 9 of Cups, okay? So think of the 10 of Cups is completion. Whatever your 10 of Cups is, that's like your dream. So that it's like finally making it. Whatever it may be. Maybe it's that family that you want, that man that you want, children, house, all that stuff. This is just an example. So if that's your 10 of Cups, then you're almost there, because this is the 9 of Cups. Okay, but the 9 of Cups is very much associated with just being happy with who you are. You fully love yourself. When you reach the 9 of Cups energy, you fully love yourself. You're fully content with life. And you're very conscious of what you speak. And you're very careful and conscious about how you treat others as well. So the 9 of Cups is someone that really they've really got themselves together. And that's why I gave her a galactic crown as well, because she's confident. She's happy. She's got everything in alignment. She doesn't really need anyone. She doesn't really need anything, because she's happy with how life is at the moment. So that message right there, being careful how you speak to the universe, being in alignment with your beliefs and your truth, coming back to that, don't live for someone else, but live for yourself. And then paying attention to your intuition and how things make you feel, decisions make you feel. Like, get back to you and how it aligns with your body, your mind, soul. So 9 of Cups now is about being content, also being grateful for what you have right now. So we are all the 9 of Cups, because I know that each and every one of us can think of so many things to be grateful for. And that's our question of the day. What are you grateful for? Just think that to yourself today and answer it for yourself, and answer it to the universe and speak it out loud. What are you grateful for? Well, like I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I have these sweet little animals that are excited to see me every day. I'm grateful for the love that I have in my life that teaches me, he teaches me things every single day. Because he is a reflection of me and I am a reflection of him. So I'm learning a lot. I'm learning about what I need to work on, and vice versa. So I'm very grateful. I guess I'm just doing it live. I'm very grateful for everything that surrounds me, and like truly grateful for all of you guys. I mean, all of you that watch me, you guys are tuning in just to see what I say. Like, it's an honor that you guys even care what I have to say. Like, thank you. But I want to say thank you, and I'm very grateful that I have all of you as support, as a soul family. I'm very grateful that I have my brother, my mom, Avery Grace, my niece, also in my life. Like, I have so much to be grateful for. So, we all get in little moods at times, and I do. I'm very moody. So I catch myself lately, though, if I'm complaining about something, even if it's like my hair, or it's dirty, like the animals made a mess, and I'm complaining about it, and I get all, moody about it. I've been stopping myself recently, and I'm just like, just first breathe, and then just realize that, someday, like, they won't be here to make a mess. So I'm very grateful and happy that I have these little ones that are here to make a mess. I don't care at this point because I love them so much, so I try to change the perspective, and then it pulls me and shifts me out of that energy, of that mood. But we're human, we're living as a human, even though we're spiritual beings, but it's hard sometimes. And I know you all can relate. So next time, we complain about something, let's stop and correct it and remember, well, if I didn't have this mess to clean up, that means I don't have animals, and I love my animals. That's just my example. So we just have to flip it, see a different perspective, pulls you right out of that energy. But yeah, I think that was the message with the cards for today. Now let's pull from Eternal Connections. This is what they were designed to do. Eternal Connections, to show us what else do we need to look at and introspect and really learn about today. Crossroads. Okay, so someone out there, I really feel it kind of goes with that reading that we just pulled too. Someone, it might be on the fence of choosing something that's in alignment with them, which they should choose, or it pleases someone else. So they're kind of torn between, like, what do I do? But anyway, crossroads. Whoever this is for, I mean, it's for everyone, but there's someone out there that is struggling. But crossroads. The center of your soul when at a crossroads is when communication directly with spirit takes place. You know the answers and you know the right way versus the sinful way, destructive path. If something is unsettling and does not make you feel peace, then it is time to let go. So going back to that reading that we had, when we're talking about paying attention to alignment, your inner truth, things might not be as it seems. Well, pay attention. What is making you feel unsettled? And if it's not bringing you any peace, it's not for you. Just like this card is saying here. So pray and ask God, your angels, and your guides to help you find your way. And you will soon feel peace and realization. This will allow you to release. It will allow you to release the inner conflict that you're going through. And it's also going to bring you that clarity that you're looking for. If anything is uncomfortable, unsettling, there's no peace, then it's not for you. Clear and simple. Number 19 is our number for today. It's associated with expansion, new beginnings, spiritual growth, and enlightenment. Encouraging individuals to take risks and step out of their comfort zone. So you can be that person, that voice that helps other people get out of their comfort zone. Try something new. Try learning something new. Do something different. Revelation 19. This chapter in Revelation describes the victorious second coming of Christ. His victory over the Antichrist and the false prophet after the fall of Babylon. I believe that's what we're seeing play out globally, just in a different form. But we are seeing victory over the Antichrist. We're seeing that with the Trump organization and all the good guys. So there will be victory. We're already victorious, but very exciting times. And so that was the message from Eternal Connections this morning. And if you're interested in this deck that really helps you with inner work and just kind of working on yourself, instead of a book, which it was going to be a book, I made it into cards, because that way you can just pull one a day, read it, and see what you need to pay attention to in your life. But anyways, everything is on my website, cards, readings. I do want to share it real quick. So arcanashores.net. And I'm going to highlight today my express readings. Because express readings are a lot of fun. You don't have to meet with me in person, although it's available on my website too. But you don't have to. Express readings, you send me 4 questions through email. And there you go. I make you a video and I pull cards just like I did this morning. And then I send it back to you. So express readings are a lot of fun. They're only $37 if you use Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. And they come pretty quickly. You will be put on the schedule, but a lot of times you'll get it back before your scheduled time. It's a lot of fun. So I wanted to highlight those. The express readings I just love them. But anyways, thank you all for joining me every morning. And ask yourself, what are you grateful for? Make a list. I'm going to make a list today because it's a long one. So, but thank you all so much, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.